Y'all are not going to believe this. Oh, yes, you will. Okay, here's the story. I heard this over on Aaron Parnas first, but here's the story. Young Indian kid, college student, needed to make money. Wanted to make money online some way, somehow. So he set up a YouTube channel, right? He was going to do YouTube shorts. It was a failure. Didn't work out for him. I guess he didn't have the personality for it. Then he said, okay, well, I'll sell study notes to my fellow students to help them with their studies and things like that. That didn't work. So he went online to Google's Gemini. Gemini is Google's AI system, right? And he put in the best way to make money online, all of these different specs. And Gemini came back and told him, well, you can make money selling photographs online, or set up an Instagram account, but you post these photos with a conservative spin. What's the conservative spin? Anti-woke, pro-Second Amendment, anti-immigrant, pro-God, right? And so he started posting, he created this AI image, named the AI image Emily Hart. This is what she looks like. Emily Hart is blonde, she's beautiful, she's young, she's thin, she's single, and she's pro-gun, she's anti-immigrant, she's anti-woke, she's Jesus-filled, okay? See her? And so the Indian student worked with Gemini to get the proper phrasing to post on his pictures. And here's a couple of the pictures that he posted. Posted this picture with the Make America Great Again hat, and he captioned the picture, and it says, Trump should tell all the illegals that he will give them citizenship if they vote Republican, and see how fast Democrats want them out of the country. Of course, she's holding a light beer and all of that stuff. Here's another one of her pictures. Unpopular opinion. People who don't respect America should be kicked out of our great nation. Drop a like or a heart if you agree. Okay? And so he's making these posts over on Emily Hart's Instagram page, and Instagram does not flag these posts as AI generated, and he's getting 3 and 4 million views on these Instagram reels. He didn't do it as a regular post. He posted them as reels. And so, yeah, he started getting followers, 10,000 followers in 48 hours, and the platform is starting to grow. And so from there, he's making thousands of dollars with this little operation he's got going on, right? And so now he's attached merch to Emily Hart and that Instagram page, right? So he's selling merch, and then he starts to sell more risque photos upon request, right? So he's in the money. He is scamming all of these MAGA people. They think that she is a real person. They think that they are in contact with a young, beautiful, blonde-haired MAGA person. And so they're just throwing their money at her, right? Well, eventually it catches up with him. Instagram takes down flags the page, bans the page, takes it down as, I forget the reason why they took it down, but they took it down because it wasn't a real person. It was AI generated, but they didn't use the term AI generated, right? But at the same time, he had this Instagram page for Emily Hart, and he also had a Facebook page for Emily Hart. Now, the Facebook page was still up at the writing of this article. I don't know if it's been taken down. I have not gone to look for it. But when I was reading through the article, this was the funniest part of the article. The kid, they gave him an alias of Sam. That's not his real name. But in the article, it says, Sam attributes his success to a simple formula. Quote, the MAGA crowd is made up of super dumb people, and they fall for it. End quote. And then he goes on to say, he added that he tried to do a liberal version of an Emily Hart, but it failed. And now I want y'all to take special note to what he says in this bottom paragraph. He said, however, that his, quote, rage bait, end quote, strategy garnered traction from both sides. Quote, it's a win-win situation. Your content will go viral, end quote. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? The MAGA people are not the smartest people on this earth. They are way down there at the bottom. Okay? And if you use certain identity politics issues, it will pull them in. And if it's in favor of them, they'll buy your merch. They'll click on your posts. They'll interact with your posts, right? Doesn't quite work for liberals. But what does work for liberals, Democrats, leftists, all of us on the left side of the aisle, independent here, so I'm in the middle, but I'm independent that votes Democrat. Rage bait can pull us in. They can say some idiotic shit like what he said about immigrants, and it will inflame the left. And the left will run over and engage with the post. We got to stop doing that, y'all. Stop giving them your energy. When I see posts that are purposely meant to antagonize or to stir up a certain type of rage within you, that is an immediate sign. It is probably some kid out in India or some kid over there in Africa, Nigeria to be exact, Pakistan, doing these things to enrage you to make $1. They aren't even a part of this country. They aren't even a part of this political system. But they use social media to make $1. And the best way to make $1 is to entice MAGA with racism, hatred, anti-blackness, anti-LGBTQ, pro-Christian. It's to entice MAGA, and MAGA will give them every damn dollar they have. I mean, look what they give to Donald Trump. But the currency that they get from those of us on the left is by rage baiting us to engage with that post. And they make money off of the engagement. He said MAGA was dumb, y'all.